Oh, Tarzan, how you doing? Hey, why not give us some Nick at Night? Very good, Tarzan. Very good job speaking in full sentences. Thank you. And we got Nick at Night for you right now. Matter of fact, we got Weeknight there, Muller, the best late night show around. Are you saying that it's better than anything that's on late night TV right now? Correct-amungus! Correct-amungus! And, you might get some interesting surprises from Hannah Gale and yours truly. Actually, yours truly, Mr. Ellen Muller. So basically, we are for everybody tonight.
After tonight's Weeknight Update episode, Tarzan is about to take over the headphones hour. Let's see if the man living in the jungle can be groovy. And to wrap tonight's program up, it's late night movie time with Tarzan by Disney.
That's right, so stay with us on Nick at Night. It is going to make you scream like this. Brilliant. Late night television has been swarming downhill. Sliding downhill for many years. Actually, for the last several years. But now, it could be revived right now. This is Weeknight with Ellen Muller, the future of late night TV. From the YouTube Dog Show, where many eggs can be found, it's Weeknight with Ellen Muller. And now, and who knows that eggs will always be good for you and always excellent, Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller. What's up, grasshoppers? What's up, my grasshoppers? Whatever. The theme song is composed by Baby Creations. Diamond.com made the bumpers for Resource Shaker Rock 10 made the previews, and Rob Animation is the animation wizard. Now, Diamond.com and Hannah Gale are both two of our Shoutout Spotlight tonight, and they got some animations for everybody. They got some jokes and some music and everything else. So does Baby Creations, and so does Michael's Icecast. Emmanuel Gabby is a singer, mostly, but you would sometimes find a vlog or two over on his channel. Nostalgic Plum has some nostalgic stuff for everybody. And, the voice of Logan Underwood. Now, you know what? That guy is pretty random. But, Logan is celebrating a birthday today, or celebrating a birthday, earlier and things like that. And I just want to make sure that he had a great birthday, or he's having a great birthday weekend and things like that. So please check the voice of Logan Underwood out. And make sure you check out all the YouTube channels mentioned, just now down below. All right. So now, what's up? What's up with eggs? They're always good for us to eat, unless they are lobster eggs. Never trust lobster eggs. Seriously. Now, some people wonder if eggs can be eaten cold. And the article says that you have to defrost them first. What does that mean? Eggs must be warm. Okay, now it's getting slow. Anyway, actually, it's alright. Yeah. Now, hey, check this out. There is one way to know if the eggs are bad. If you put the eggs in the fridge and they won't last because it makes your yolks soft. No! That's not right. No! You put the eggs in the fridge and they'll be able to be alright, because then they won't spoil and things like that. If the eggs smell bad, then they gotta go. Which is why you shouldn't leave your eggs out, for too long, okay? For the former, the fridge keeps the eggs fresh. I'm sorry, I yolked up. Alright? Which happens from time to time on this program. Sometimes a little too often than necessary. Alright, MP, Mr. Elephant, let's do the top 8 list. Okay, what is tonight's category? Tonight's category, top 8 things that eggs will never do. Number 8, walk. Number 7, run. Number 6, jump. Number 5, fly. Number 4, slide. Number 3, skate. Number 2, hop. And number 1, skip. This is a really weird top 8 list. Yeah, but then again, this has been a really weird show so far. You're right. Boys, thank you. We'll be back in a matter of moments with more Weeknight update. But if you like what you saw so far, or if you like what you've seen so far, you know what? Comment, but make sure that the comments are meaningful. Press the like button. You know what? Subscribe. Hit the bell. Share. All that great jazz. So we're going to do a commercial. Then we'll be back with the rest of the big show. So come on back, folks. Here it is. Here, Friday night.
And now for the weather with our weatherman, Al. Al? Gonna rain! Thank you, Al. Who hired that guy?
Nick at Night has the knack to be all it's cracked up to be. In fact, Nick at Night is packed with exactly my kind of classic TV.
When you want to get something done, you go to the guy you know can do it quickly and efficiently. In the case of carpeting, that's us, Empire. Because we're the only company in town that stocks brand name carpets and gets the job done in one day. Plus, we'll give you until February to make an installment payment. Oh, and we'll give you this official Wilson Jim McMahon football, too. Free with any order. 588-2300-M4. Carpet next day, payment next year, and a free Wilson Jim McMahon football.
Start with Scott and the boys. Hey, how you doing tonight, buddy? I'm doing alright. We're talking about eggs tonight, right? Oh, yeah. Alright, now, as you know, April Fool's Day is tomorrow, and everybody else is, well, almost everybody else, you know, will be doing a whole bunch of pranks. You know, and I gotta tell you this, right? I'm really annoyed by the idea of pranks. Alright? You know, so, please promise me that you won't do any pranks. Don't worry, Ed. We will never do pranks on this program. You know, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because it brings us to a moment for everyone. You know, folks, as Mr. Scott had indicated, tomorrow is April Fool's Day, and everybody will be, well, almost everyone online will be, you know, participating in doing random pranks, you know, to scare everybody silly. You know, and of course make everybody mad for many generations to come. But you won't see any pranks here on this program. Oh no. No, okay? We promise. No, we vow, promise, and pledge to make sure that the only jokes that you will hear on this program are jokes about random topics that have nothing to do with politics or anything that will stress anybody out. Alright? That is our promise, our vow, and our pledge to every single one of you. You're welcome. Let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Alright, now, everybody knows that, you know, you gotta have some eggs, right? You know, sometimes, you know, eggs in the morning will get you going. You know, they got a lot of protein and things like that, right? You know, and, you know what, everybody knows that you gotta put eggs in the fridge. because that's how you can keep your eggs safe and fresh. Of course, some people, make a huge mistake, by leaving the eggs in the freezer instead of the fridge, and then when you have to use them, the eggs are pretty frozen. Now, people ask, can you still use them? Are they safe to use? Well, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, you should not be freezing your eggs in their shells. But if you do so, then you gotta make sure that if the shell is cracked, during the freezing process, you need to throw them away. But for some reason, if they survive, then you can safely keep the egg frozen until you plan on using it. But you still got to defrost it in the fridge. Which pretty much means, do not put your eggs in the freezer. That's just common sense right there, okay? That's just common sense. And everybody knows that you gotta make sure that your eggs are in the fridge, alright? Because I'll tell you something, eggs, gotta remain fresh, alright? And if you just leave them out, then they're not gonna be so fresh, alright? I made a joke about that during the What's Up segment, but in all seriousness, alright? You gotta make sure that you keep the eggs fresh, in the fridge, for as long as you can have. Excuse me. It says here that fresh in carton, 3 or 5 weeks after purchase in the fridge. Hard-boiled eggs, unpeeled, 1 week, same thing goes for peeled, etc., etc., etc. And they say, purchase eggs by the half dozen instead of the dozen. So you can keep the eggs fresher for a longer period of time. But how do you know when the eggs are bad? Alright? Well, just smell them. The sulfur scent is fairly foul. If it smells anything besides neutral before or after cracking or cooking, it's not okay to eat it. Alright? Of course, they also said you can try the float test, because eggs contain an air sac that gets larger as eggs age. Rotten eggs will float, whereas fresh eggs will sink or stand up straight. And I don't think that you can try it with anything else, so I don't know. If it says you gotta do it, you gotta try it. Make sure you take notes, though. Alright, now we're gonna have some, oh my goodness gracious. I've been having so many problems tonight, folks. I am so sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. Everything was supposed to come out clear and everything else, in terms of how I speak and everything else, but sometimes these things happen. Now, Diamond Cami and Hannah Gale have some bloopers of their own. They're going to be better bloopers, and it's going to be, oh boy, it's going to be crazier than what I just showed you, alright? Oh boy, tomorrow night, we're not going to prank you. This is actually real. We're actually going to talk about acceptance tomorrow night. With Diamond Cami, Fabrizio Sheke Rock 10, Kawaki Animation, Anastasia Jane, Dan the Toon Man, Rebecca Kenneth, gets like X733A Studios, Hannah Gale, Sam A. Webster, Skywest Productions, JT Kalu, Kirsten C. Taylor, Dan Weezer, and a surprise visit from the Cat of Object shows. It's going to be unbelievable. You do not want to miss it. You don't. Anyway, that's the news. I'm Alski, Spiro by Bro.
We make chowder out of goat. Ugh, ghosts. I'm giving you an attitude makeover.
That was great. You know, I guess anyone can change, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on the person. We all have the power to change.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Woo! Change. La 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 la. All right. Hey Susan, where are you? We gotta get ready for the next Susan and Amy episode. Hey Lola, have you seen Susan? I don't know. I remember she ate apple pies with Queen Anastasia. Oh, there she is. Susan? I think the apple pies made her fall asleep. We're gonna be talking about flowers next week.
Sorry, my throat. Sorry, okay. Alright, let's go again.
Yeah, one time she sang so loud that it took our ears about 5
weeks to recover.
5 weeks to recover.
Alright, there we go. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. My voice is gonna hurt after this.
I really hope that the Sonic 2 movie comes out on Paramount Plus, 'cause I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it on theaters.
Yeah. I don't know, but we'll see.